How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey. Hello, 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 hello. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the Deliberate Millionaire stream. I'm Rosemary Lonnie Knight. I am the prosperity minister and a business coach for ambitious spiritual people determined to thrive, to prosper, to make at least six figures whilst living in their purpose. I help you leave behind the pain, the limiting beliefs of the past, and rise victorious in your true design life. You got to claim it though. You have to claim it, and you claim it. There's three distinct areas you need to cover. There's the magic, your connection with the divine. There's the mindset, making sure that you are a clear channel for the love of the divine to flow freely through you. And then there's the strategy. You need to be sure that you're applying practical strategy to whatever it is that you are trying to achieve in order to achieve it. Okay. So you do all of them things. That is you choosing to claim it. Okay. Hello. You're doing mindset. Excellent. Well, there's all the three parts, not just mindset. We want to do all three if we're going to accomplish anything. The free, fulfilled, financially abundant, love-drenched life is available to all if you will do those three things, if you will cover those three areas for sure. Now, today we're looking at the imposter syndrome because it is such an area. Every time I speak to clients, and I spoke to a client earlier, and it always comes up, this idea that you're somehow fraudulent because you're not perfect, because you haven't got everything together all of the time. So therefore, you maybe should not be doing what you're doing. But when you actually think about it, I want you to look at the world as it is right now. People go to obese doctors to get advice on maintaining their health. And nobody thinks twice about paying a heck of a lot of money to that. People go to college and learn from professors about how to start their own business, but the people that you're learning from haven't done anything. And there's so many examples in general life where it is just acceptable to accept advice and guidance from people who have never done what you're asking them about. And yet when you come to help people with something that you know about, that you are, even if it is just half a step ahead of somebody else, you've gone through stuff, you have the knowledge, you have the information, you know, except you have this crazy voice in your head telling you that you do not know enough, that you are not good enough, that you are not perfect enough, that you should be quiet and let everybody else do it because you do enough. 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 We're going to sing our affirmation before I carry on this whole conversation here. I am confident, self-assured, rich. Everything that I desire is within my reach. I am confident, self-assured, rich. That is our affirmation for this week, and this is probably our final day with it. I am confident, self-assured, and rich. I am confident, self-assured, and rich. Everything that I desire is within my reach. I am confident, self-assured, and rich. I am confident, self-assured, and rich. I am confident, self-assured, and rich. Everything that I desire is within my reach. I am confident, self-assured, and rich. Woo! Okay, you're confident. It's a choice. Confident, self-assured, rich, your choice. You get to choose these feelings, okay? Everybody just keeps waiting for something out there to impose these feelings upon you. It's not going to happen. You are the one that gets to decide. Will I confidently shine my light today? Will I be self-assured in the fact that, you know what, I have gone through some stuff and I can help people with it? For some of you, you even have certification. Not that I'm saying you even need it, okay? But for some of y'all, you have the certification. You've done the healing training. You've done the coaching training. You've done the whatever it is, because you're a service provider. So chances are, if you're feeling imposter syndrome, it is because you're trying to provide a service of some sort. Because people that are selling light bulbs, in some ways, it's easier for them. If you're selling a light bulb or you're selling, cosmetics that you created, it's easier. It's separate from you. So either it looks good or it doesn't look good. Either the light bulb works or it doesn't work. But when it comes to stuff that feels as if it's coming from your heart, this is where people really stumble. And this is even super successful people in the corporate world. So you could be like top person in the corporate world, and then you're deciding that you're going to move into your own business where you're providing a service that comes from your heart, and suddenly you're really second guessing and doubting yourself and wondering if you have what it takes and this and that and the other. And it's like crazy. You are called to this work. You are meant for this work. There are people who need what you have in the way that you will deliver it. I understand that you might be thinking, but there's so many people doing exactly what I want. One, please understand that there is an algorithm at work here. So algorithms sometimes may confuse you into thinking that there's a heck of a lot more people doing what you want to do than there are. Because you are surrounded by people who think, well, you're getting all the content from all the other coaches and all the other healers, basically because you've shown interest on social media or on the internet to that kind of a subject. So now all the algorithms are sending you that stuff. So you start to think that everybody in the world and their dog is doing the exact same thing that you want to do. And you tell yourself that, okay, maybe the world is oversaturated. Nobody needs to hear my voice. That's one thing to bear in mind, that it's probably a lie, because there are people in this world who have never heard from a coach such as you. Okay. But then the other side of it is this: there is no mistake about you. I say this all the time, but I feel like I have to say this and say this and say this, because even I had to hear this and hear this and hear this myself until I finally realized I can hear it till whatever, till forever. And if I do not choose to back myself, people can be telling me this forever and I will still not get out there and live in my purpose. Do you want to live in your purpose? Do you want to do what you're called, born, meant to do? Do you want to get to the end of your life knowing that you did what you were here to do? You made the difference that you're here to make. Do you want that? Because if you want it, at some point, you're going to finally need to choose to be confident in it, to be self-assured about it, and to get out there and start telling people in your voice exactly how you can help them boldly, and do it consistently for a period of time. All this jumping around, trying this and trying a little bit of that, and oh, that didn't sound right to me. Oh, I'm not sure that this aligns with me. And then you changing and changing and changing. And I did all this stuff. I did all this stuff. Okay, so I'm not coming to you from a place of judgment. I'm coming to you from a place of, I would love to help you make this easier. If you would just stay consistent with a particular message. Yes, I understand you can help everybody with every single thing out there. Now, yes, good. Now speak to one person about one problem that they're solving, that you can solve out of the many things you can help them solve, and stick with that for a period of time. When they come to work with you, they will come with all their multitude of issues. You can then help them with all the different things. But first and foremost, you need to get over this internal conflict you have going on about whether you can or can't do it. Yes, you can do it. Stop listening to the voice of your mother or your father or whatever it is, or whoever told you that you're not good enough, or whatever, wherever it came from. Be done with it. That voice no longer needs to control you. You get to choose again. Who will you listen to? What will you give life to? Your purpose-driven life, or your, oh, well, this is just where I am, so I'm just going to go along with doing whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing right now. Or what? Come on, you're an ambitious spiritual person. You have goals, you have dreams, you have things that you want to accomplish on this planet. You have a difference you want to make on this planet, and it is yours to create. There is no mistake about that vision within you. But you have to back it up. You have to own it. Stop waiting again for somebody else to tell you that you are enough. You are enough. What you have to offer can change people's lives. But you have to show up a heck of a lot more confidently than you are right now. Everything that you've accomplished, you showed up for it. You showed up for it with all of you. For at least a season, you showed up for it with all of you. That's why it's working. But then you come into your business, or you come into the idea of the business you would like to start, because some of y'all haven't even started yet. But for some of you, you have started, but you're playing small. And so people get this energy of hiding. And so they're getting this energy of hiding, and they're wondering, what is it that she's hiding or he's hiding? Because unconsciously, they're backing away from you because it feels as if there's something, there's something dodgy going on here. Whereas really, all that's going on is that you are trying to play small. You're waiting for them to affirm you before you show up more powerfully for them. But you are the leader. You are the leader worth following. If you will show up, if you will give it your all of you. Show up in the marketplace as if you own the place. Show up in the marketplace as if you know that your message, people need it, or else they will die. Yes, and I know that's like crazy exaggeration here, but truthfully, there's so many people going through life half dead, telling themselves they're still alive because they haven't heard from you yet. Now, okay, nobody actually actively needs anyone else. Ultimately, the divine is our source. But there is something that you are here to do. And there's a difference you're here to make. And from that difference, as you start helping people with that difference that you're here to make, you will also change your life because you get to then experience freedom as you create financial freedom in your life. Come on. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. You get to live the life you're meant for. They get to live the life they're meant for because you showed up. Will you please show up? You know it. You know that you're called to do this thing. So stop holding back. Stop playing small. Stop hiding your freaking light. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Nobody is exactly the same as you. Okay? No matter what you're telling yourself, no one sounds exactly like you. No one's gone through the exact same situations that you've been through and experienced them in the way that you experienced them. Frankly, even if you had a twin and you both went through the exact same circumstances in life, you both probably interpreted them differently. So the way you speak about things, no one else does. There's no mistake about you and your vision being here on this planet at this time. Nobody needs you to be perfect before you step up. You just need to be half a step ahead of other people. That's it. That's it. That's it. A quarter of a step even. You know already that you can see what the mistakes people are making. You already can see it. But yeah, you can't always see it with your own life. Absolutely. But you can see it in other people's lives. You know you can help them. Your responsibility is to show up in the marketplace boldly. It is their responsibility then to take on what it is that you're helping them with and the advice you give them. You cannot wait for them to affirm you. You affirm yourself. You decide, I am enough. And you get out there. And yeah, you're going to keep expanding. You're going to keep that. I keep telling you all that business growth is extreme spiritual growth. So yes, you will grow as a result of you putting yourself out there. So you will improve, you will expand, you'll have more to say as you start using what you have right now. But you have to use what you have right now. And yeah, to start with, it might feel messy and, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I have that. I get it. And still, it is enough for you to begin with. You will keep expanding and keep growing. But that's just normal. We're human. We're divine beings. We're always going to be expanding. We're always going to be growing. That's fine. Yeah, in a few years' time, you'll be even more in depth. You'll have more knowledge on how to help people than you do now. But you still have enough now to start. But you're the one that gets to decide if you are enough. You are. I can tell you right now, you are. You are. I don't care whether you've made mistakes before. You are enough. Yes, use what you've got to get what you want. Absolutely. You start with what is in your hand. You start with what is in your hand. All these people telling me, oh, I don't have this and I don't have the other. You have enough to take the one step forward. You have enough. You would not have a vision that you can't even do one step for. It's a lie. It's a lie. A lie that most people believe, but it's still a lie. Stop listening to that crazy voice in the back of your head. You have a habit of listening to it. Now you need to build a habit of a new voice that tells you, I am capable. I am enough. I am powerful. I am one with the divine. Of course I'm powerful. I'm one with the divine. I'm a majority. Oh, I am capable of this thing. Come on now. I'm glad it's blessed you, my honey. I'm glad it's blessed you because frankly, your audience is waiting for you. Those you are meant to make a difference to, they're waiting for you. You are waiting for you, for goodness sake. You are waiting for you to just rise up and tear off the things limiting you and show up for your life, for goodness sake. Choose to be confident. Choose to be self-assured. Wake the heck up and get out there and start telling people how you can help them. I say to my business clients, communicate, capture, close every freaking day. Come on, come on, come on. Listen, I can help you with this stuff. If you're done with trying to figure this stuff out alone and you're done with that, you need to come into my world. You hear about the Affluence Mastermind. Let me help you. Get out there. Give you the strategy for it. help you clear your channel so you stop getting in your own way. And deepen your connection to the divine. Now, I can't do that for you, but I can help you out. Because your confidence comes from your connection to the divine. When you really know who you are, when you really know who you are, really, not just words, how can you not show up confidently? You are backed by the universe. Wake the frick up, come on. You are called to do this work, and there's no mistake about your vision, and your vision is your freaking permission if you will give yourself permission to show up and shine your light. It's time to wake up. It's time to strip off the layers holding you back. It's time to back yourself. It's time. There is no more time to waste in an unfulfilled, financially restricted life because you have refused to back yourself. Wake up. Okay, my loves. I'm going to have my dinner now. But I felt I needed to share this with you. I'm glad it spoke to at least one person here. I'm sure there's more of you that need to hear this. Stop holding yourself back. Nobody's doing this to you. You are the one making this choice. Choose again. You are the authority in your life. You have all of the choices. You can choose to keep listening to the crazy voice telling you that you're not enough, or you can choose to create a voice within you that says, I am more than enough. Because you are. Get a copy of my book, Remove the Blocks. The link is in my bio, or the link is around this video. Or ask me about affluence. It's closing today. Ask me about affluence. My mastermind, where I work with ambitious spiritual people who are determined to grow, start their own business. I can help you. Okay. Reach out or get the book. Do something. Do something. Move yourself forward. You don't have to do this stuff alone. Come on. Come on. Well, send me a message. Juice dealer, dope dealer. I love that. Send me a message. Say affluence, and I'll send you through the link. Okay. Send me a message, and I'll send you through the link. Okay. And then you can go find it. It's closing today. So make sure you come join in. That'll be great. Whenever you're listening to this, though, reach out to me. Come into my world. You hear about the different things that I'm doing. It's time. It's time. It's time. I'm building this community of us, ambitious spiritual people. You need your people around you. You need us. You need us around you, because frankly, the people around you, they don't get your ambitions. They don't understand what is driving you. And so you start to feel like some kind of odd one out. You start to feel as if you're the only person on the planet that thinks the way you do, but you're not. You start to think they're right and you're wrong. No, they just don't understand you. Come and be amongst your people so that you confidently can get out into the world knowing that you are not alone. You are supported. I mean, you're already supported by the divine, but sometimes we just need that human connection. Come be now in my mastermind. I'll help you out. I will help you out. There's no doubt in my mind, because my commitment is to see as many of us rise as possible. The world needs more ambitious spiritual people out there living in their purpose. The difference you're here to make, nobody else can make the way you can make it. So please, wake the frick up. Okay, going to leave it at that. Until the next time, my love, send me a message. If you want to find out more about affluence, just say affluence, and I'll send you through the link. You can go and have a look at it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Until the next time, my loves, go forth and prosper. You deserve to win. So are you ready? Much love. Bye.